Good morning, everyone. It's Liz Mulheron, and I just thought I'd pop on to share a little bit of insight about energy and how it affects everything around us, especially the unseen, and how to work with that unseen energy to make a difference. Today or this evening is a new moon. So a new moon is when you can't see the moon. So it's completely dark in the sky apart from all the stars. But it doesn't mean it's not powerful. And it's really about setting your intentions forward with what you want. Yesterday, I posted a video about the new moon and how you can set intentions for yourself, for your family, for your work. You're slipping into work mode. When I my voice sometimes goes a bit funny when I channel. It's just the energy flowing through and the messages the heavens want to share. So what it is helping people understand about the unseen. And with what's happening throughout the world, but especially in Australia at the moment with the coronavirus and, the people down in Victoria, where their life has been completely turned upside down. The warmer parts of Australia, they're living a life that's very normal, as you would say, but in certain parts of Australia, it's far from normal. So you sit back and you go, how can I help? We're fighting a virus that's unseen. And you can't fight something that you can't see with logic. It doesn't work. So you sort of have to step into that space and go, okay, how can I help protect myself, my family, and those around you from something I can't see? And the way we do that is through our thoughts, through our intentions, and through our actions. So with the new moon this evening, yes, it is all about setting your intentions and thoughts and positivity for yourself, but it's also what can I do to help the rest of the country? Because there's certainly many of us, I'm in Sydney, so, I look at the people down in Melbourne and I go, what can I help? What can I do to help them? So what we can do is stop and channel our energy and our positive thoughts and love to the decision makers. Because ultimately, what we think, how we would do things, which may be different, but we really can't make the call because we're not a decision maker. The decision makers are the ones that are making the call based on their knowledge and their expertise and those around them. But what I would like us to do is send those decision makers a whole lot of love, because what we tend to do in situations is we make decisions with our head, okay? And they're logical decisions, and in lots of ways they're right in some cases. But when you're dealing with something you can't see, it has to come from your heart. The solution and the answer is within the feelings that lie in the center of your heart. Because what you feel is what you attract into your life. What you think you attract into your life doesn't necessarily work. But what you feel, you attract. So if you feel anger, you will attract angry situations in your life to confirm why you feel angry. If you feel fearful, things in your world will happen to reflect that. If you feel scared, things in your world will reflect that to show you that's why I feel scared, because of that. So what I would like to help others understand is to shift that. So take a moment and stop and then think about the decision makers, whether you put a name on that person or whether you put an image on that person. Let's call them the decision makers in Victoria. So what you then do is you go, okay, I want to send them a whole lot of love. Whether I agree with what they're doing, it's irrelevant. So you visualize, I've got a clear quartz crystal. those who know about crystals, clear quartz is a cleansing crystal. And so what we want to do is cleanse their energy, which is removing negativity, removing doubt, removing fear. And what it is once you cleanse, we can fill with love. And if you're an Aboriginal or lots of different cultures where they do a burning ceremony, that's to get rid of negativity. That's to get rid of evil spirits. So using a clear quartz crystal and that white energy is that. It's burning off the old to bring forward the new. So it's spend the moment, and just what you do is you visualize in your mind this beautiful light surrounding the decision makers when it comes to the coronavirus and moving forward, especially in Victoria. And then in your mind, you just watch that. And you may get images, you may just get thoughts, you may get a feeling, oh, I'm making a difference. So you get that image, you surround it with a beautiful white light. With myself, I yawn. You may yawn as well. So just allow that. You may actually even feel a cool breeze around you, which is a beautiful sign that you've stepped into that space. So now once you've done that, what we want to do is visualize the heart center of the decision makers. And in my mind, I've got one clear person in the middle, but there's four either side. So all these decision makers have a huge impact for this person at the front who's making the decisions. So I've cleansed all the image or the people in the image in my mind. And now what I'm doing is I'm looking at their core center, which is their heart space. It's the space of the chest between your physical heart and your spiritual heart. And that is known as the Sacred Heart, if you're Catholic. So we go to that space, and I want you to look in your mind at the chest of the image of the person you have in front of you. And then what I want you to do is I want you to send a whole lot of pink light to that area. And in your mind, it might, in my mind, it looks like a heart, and that heart just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So what it is forcing that person to go to their heart center and start thinking with their heart. How is this, the decisions I'm making, affecting everyone on all levels? Because it's a ripple effect. So when we're scared and we hide away, the danger is gone for a period of time. But as soon as you come out, the danger is always still going to be there. So how do I manage that? Do I stand up to that danger? Do I strengthen myself so that danger can't affect me? So what it is having the courage to do that, but do it in a way that everyone stays safe. But everyone needs to be supported on all levels so that we all can be healthy, we all can be happy, we all can enjoy this fruitful life that we are so blessed to have, that we can smile, that we can laugh, that we can hug, we can enjoy each other's company. Because laughter, it's medicine. It keeps us healthy. Physical touch is medicine. It keeps us healthy. Good food, sharing conversations, supporting each other, being of service. They're all qualities that we need in our life. And at the moment, it's been taken away because we're fearful of the unknown. There's no need to be fearful of the unknown. Our paths are already designed. Our role is to enjoy our life, be the best person we can be, have a voice, be able to articulate and help people, inspire people, motivate people, support people with our words, with our actions. And by helping these decision makers come from a loving place, because leadership has changed. And as time goes on, as the months and the years go on, leadership will keep evolving, because it is coming back to a heart-centered leadership style. Many of you may disagree. You know, when you have put a thought out there and an idea, a way of doing something, 20% will agree, 20% will disagree. You have your 60% in the middle that sway either way. So they're the ones that you want to talk to. They're the ones you go, well, how can I help that 60% understand the unknown and the power we all have energetically to help another? So by cleansing the decision makers within the coronavirus moving forward, cleanse them, send them a whole lot of love, and just trust that they will do the right thing for everyone involved, because that's all we can do. And the intentions you put out there, you come back. So be very mindful. So when you're angry and frustrated and you put anger, hurtful words, aggression, spitefulness out there, it will always come back into your life in some form. So be very, very mindful of things like that. So support, and you know, while you're doing that cleansing process with Victoria and the decision makers, you know, we ask that people step up, organizations step up to help us understand that the immune system is a well-oiled machine. And if we look after ourselves, we can get healthy. If we look after ourselves physically, emotionally, and spiritually, we won't get sick. So there's lots of organizations out there that, you know, can step up and start advertising and helping people understand that, to look after themselves on all levels. Because when you do look after yourself on all levels, wellness comes easily and naturally. So that's a beautiful intention for today. And even with, you know, when you do that cleansing, just visualize Australia as a whole. Visualize Australia in your mind, put a beautiful white light around it, and then fill it with a whole lot of pink unconditional love. And give thanks for the universe and the heavens for allowing us to do that. And do it with the world over in Lebanon as well. You know, they need a whole lot of love. So spend a moment today, this evening, thinking of others and using that ability we all have, the energy which is unseen but extremely powerful, to help others. So if you have got any questions, please message me and I'm happy to help. But enjoy the beautiful energy this Leo new moon will bring, because Leos are fiery and will bring a lot of passion. You will have this energy come up that you go, where'd that come from? You'll be inspired. You will want to do what's right, because the universe is pushing us to do what's right. And we need to follow that. And once you listen to that, do what you need to do to help others. Life's very blissful. So have a beautiful day, everyone, from the heavens, or the angels that support me, my beautiful mother who sits up there amongst the angels that supports me in my work, and myself. Have a beautiful new moon, and I will see you on Friday. Take care.